So 99% of my videos that I post are usually faith-based Christian videos. But not this one. This one, I wanted to share something with you guys, with the Americans out there, and possibly even other nations. So if you want to share this video with your friends, kindly do so. If you want to subscribe to my channel, kindly do so. If not, God bless you. So anyway, so I wanted to address what's happening at our southern border and our northern border now to a certain extent of illegal immigration. All right, contrary to what the Democrats think or say, yes, there is a word illegal, and that word illegal is applied to people who do something that go against the laws of the land. Anyway, so a couple of weeks ago, and I'm gonna post a video. I'm gonna link a video here of about the same topic that I talked about. I had an encounter a couple of weeks ago with a lady that came from Panama, and she came through the border. So go watch that one. I'm not gonna repeat that here. This past Friday, I had the opportunity to speak to a group of ladies. It was five of them, I think. And they were educators. They were teachers in their country. So I thank God that He gave me the ability to know Spanish, that He blessed me with knowing multiple languages. So as these ladies are online, for a food pantry, as they were online, and I had the opportunity, because I volunteer there, I had the opportunity to speak to them. I asked them in Spanish, I said, do you have a Bible? Because what I try to do is all these people who come who are in need, I think it's important. I think having a Bible, reading the Word of God, is just as important, if not more important, than receiving a bag of food. That's my opinion. So I asked them, do you guys have a Bible in Spanish? And they were like, no. They're like, no, we don't have any. And I said to them, where are you from? And they were like, I guess, embarrassed. And they said, from Venezuela. You could see it in their face. They were like embarrassed, from Venezuela. So I asked them what I always ask. I said, did you guys come through the border? And they're like, they were, yeah. And I said, I hear a lot of bad stories about what goes on, what's happening. And they were like, one lady, she opened up, she goes, it's horrible. The things that you see that they're doing to the people, the coyotes and the cartels and other people, criminal element, the things that they're doing to the good people who are looking for an opportunity, who are trying to come here. Yes, I know that it's illegal, but things have gotten so bad in Venezuela that, people are eating dogs and they're eating garbage. And she goes, it's gotten so bad, but we know the United States is an opportunity for people to better their lives. So we continued talking. There were teachers, all four of them. Yeah, it was four of them. They were teachers in Venezuela. One of them was actually like a college professor. So we got to talk, and we were talking about it. And I said to them, I said, I don't approve or I don't agree with people who, are coming illegally into our country. And they all nodded their head in agreement. I said, I understand why people are doing it. I have family, who've come here. Okay. I understand why people are doing it. I said, but that's not the right way. I said, and I want to tell you something, that a lot of Hispanics, I can't speak for the other communities, but a lot of Hispanics who came here legally, like myself and my family, a lot of Hispanics are completely against what's going on. Probably more than most white people, Americans. They're completely against the illegal immigration because we all had to pay our dues. We all had to wait in line. We all had to go through the process of, getting the visas approved and everything. I mean, and I went on to go a little bit deeper with them, sharing with them the experience that my family had. The sacrifice of a person that we had to make to come to this country. But I won't go into detail here with that. And I said to them, I've been here since 1971. I said to them, and, yes, there's opportunity to do good things in this country if you're willing to work. And they were like, yes, we want to find work and this and that. And so those were good people. And the lady said to me, the problem is this. Not everybody's like what you're reading in the news. And I said to her, I agree. I said, I guarantee you half of those people coming over the border are really good, loving people like you ladies. good, loving people like the people in my church, want an opportunity, want to do the right thing. I guarantee you half of them are like that. But the problem is the media over here and the politicians are focusing mostly on the bad element. And that's what they present. So right away, Americans get this notion that everybody that coming over the border is a bad person. But they don't realize they are loving, good people also coming through the border. Again, I said to them, I don't agree how it's being done. We have laws and they should be followed. But yeah, and they were telling me like some of the things that are going on in Venezuela. And this is what I want to end with you guys. And this is the warning to the American people, to the citizens, legal citizens of this country. She said to me, this one lady, she said to me, Venezuela, she goes, when I was growing up, it was so beautiful. It was like, and I said to them, yes, I agree. I know that Venezuela was the richest nation in South America. And it was beautiful. I heard a lot of beautiful things about it. And she says, but what happened was Chavez deceived the people. You know, everybody thought, the ones that didn't have a lot thought that he's going to make it equal. Because there were people who were rich, people who had a lot of money, a lot of possessions, but they were also, you know, different classes, just like in the United States. But he said that, oh, everybody's going to have this, and it turned out nobody had anything. Only the government, only the crooked elites, they're the only ones that had everything. And we were left with nothing. And she says, and she still looked in shock. And now Venezuela, this happened to Venezuela maybe 15 years ago where it started turning. And she still looked in shock. She says, I never ever in my whole life thought that it would happen to Venezuela. What happened to Venezuela? I never in my wildest dreams ever thought that is what was going to happen to us. But it happened. And I said to her, and that's what the potential is to happen in this country, because you have so many people, especially the younger populations, the millennials and Gen Zs, you have so many of them that are ignorant of what history of what happened in the world and could happen here. I said, they're arrogant, they're cocky, they're ignorant, and they think that that'll never happen here. That'll never happen here. And I said to them, I hear it so many times, people saying, oh, that'll never happen in this country. My own family, some of my own family members said, that'll never happen here. And I said to them, I know you're here recently because they've been here in probably 2 or 3 weeks. I said to them, I know you're here recently. I said, but one of the things that I've always noticed in the news, when there's a report going on, there's a reporter, sharing there's a fire or there's a crime or a theft, there's something happened in a community that was a good community, and they're interviewing the people that live in that community, you're always guaranteed to hear one thing. And this is what you always hear. Those things never happen in this community. This is such a good community. Things like that never happen here. We never thought it would happen here. If the Americans don't wake up, come this November, and I'm not making this about who you should vote for. If the Americans don't wake up, come this November, is a good potential that we can be the next Venezuela. And don't say that'll never happen here, because I had 4 ladies who gave their testimony right before me. Ladies who grew up in Venezuela when it was in its heyday, when it was doing good, and ladies who lived the last 15 years through the hell that's been going on in Venezuela. So don't say it can't happen here.